All right, what is going on, everybody? Ginger on Wheels here. I'm out on my maiden voyage on this super tricked out Emove Cruiser version 2 from Voro Motors. While I was unboxing the all-wheel drive version and getting ready to do the review for that scooter, I just got really into the nitty-gritties of these two things. And in today's video, I'm gonna tell you one reason why you might wanna consider buying this Emove Cruiser version 2 versus the all-wheel drive version. Oh, we don't have to wait in any of that traffic. We're going to drop off an order for Paul from pevoutlet.com right now. So we killed two birds with one stone today. Or I can't say that on YouTube, can I? I'm getting two birds done with one stone today. So anyway, let's roll the intro and we'll get into it. God, this thing feels so tight, so nice with the upgraded suspension. Love it. There's a guy on a scooter up here, no way. I hope I can catch him. It's like an old lady on a bike, never mind. Cool bike though. All right, so this is the Emove Cruiser version 2 from Voro Motors. We've already done a couple of videos on this thing and I even upgraded the suspension myself. So if you haven't seen those, go check them out. I'll put them in the upper right-hand corner now with a little card you can click on. Maybe you're debating right now between the all-wheel drive version or this one and you can't decide which one you should get. Well, I'll give you one good reason why you might want to buy this one. Little kids love to scream at me. That's so weird. They just get so excited they can't contain any air in their lungs. Anyway, I'll give you one good reason why, even though this thing's lower voltage and even though it only has half the power, but similar size battery, why you might want to buy this 52 volt Emove Cruiser versus the 60 volt one. You will save $500 when you buy this thing. You will get better range because it's a lower voltage with only one motor. You'll have less hill climbing power, obviously. We'll get into the pros and cons of the two scooters more when I do the full review video, which is coming up this weekend, hopefully. Change lanes. Oh, forgot to use my blinker. We're gonna squeeze in right here. We're gonna turn here too. Turn on my blinker with my loose turn signal thing I never tightened down. This is my shortcut to the UPS store I found not too long ago. Anyway, I'm gonna go drop this package off inside the UPS store. I've been rambling. I can't believe I'm already here and I haven't told you the reason why you should buy this thing yet. Ooh, got the nice e-braking though. We don't have hydraulic brakes on this thing, but we still got the electronic brake. 감사합니다. Practicing my Korean. I think she's Korean. I don't know. Might be Chinese though. And then I'm just racist. But at least I'm trying. Okay, anyway. Fun fact, in case you didn't know, I actually taught English in South Korea for a while. Oh, can't go down that. Can't go down the stairs. Okay, anyways, I'm hungry. I should get some food. No, must film video. I realized today when I logged into my bank account that I'm alarmingly low on funds. So if you feel like supporting these types of videos, please use my affiliate link and you can go ahead and click on like my link tree. If you buy anything in your Amazon cart that exists in there already and you click on my link to my Amazon store and then purchase said things in your cart, I get a like 0.05% commission. So even a little bit helps at this point. And a huge thanks to everyone buying stuff on pevoutlet.com. I think that's the best way to support the channel right now. Even though it's the most work for me, I mean, it pays off. You're cutting out the middleman, you get cheap scooter parts, I get to ride, excuse to ride to go to the store and drop stuff off. It's kind of a win-win-win, win-win anyways. Well, no, win-win-win, because UPS wins too. They take a good 1/3 of my profits. Thank you. Poor scooter. Womp, 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 womp. I left this thing sitting at a full charge for like 6 months inside my house, and you can definitely feel it in the battery. You shouldn't leave your scooters at full charge, at least not 100%. Even like 85 or 90% is fine, but 100%, nah. Cells are just bursting with energy and they need a reason to get it out. Not great for the cells inside. Speaking of the cells, I completely cut open the battery pack on the scooter and the all-wheel drive version, and I can confirm they're LG MT50LT cells. Did I say that right? LG M50LT cells. Solid cruiser, this thing. Oh, you know what I think happened? I think when I unplugged the controller and all that, it probably reset, and it reset the power limit to lower power limits than normal. I'm gonna stop real quick and I'm gonna see what's going on. What's going on? Gonna go into my P settings, just the power output and the cruise control. Wow, wow. Get him back. Got him back. Half hour later. Why are they still standing there? You scream at me, I scream at you. Bada bing, bada boom. They made me an offer I couldn't refuse. All right, anyway, I'm gonna go up in the neighborhoods here and I'll tell you the reason why you should buy the 52 volt version, or one of the reasons you might consider buying it over the 60 volt all-wheel drive version, aside from saving 500 bucks. Okay, so when I was taking the two things apart, the all-wheel drive version and then this version, well, they're both 30 amp hours. This thing has the 52 volt battery and the other one has a 60 volt battery, which means it's bigger. And the scooter, I'm sure as you know, they're the same size between the two models. So what that means is that you get more space inside the deck with this 52 volt version. On top of that, Voro Motors knew when they were manufacturing even the very first batch of this thing that they were going to come out with the all-wheel drive upgrade kit So they actually put two XT connectors output from the battery, one for the front controller, one for the rear controller. And then when you buy this thing, of course, they're only using the one for the rear controller. And then if you buy the upgrade kit, what do you know? There's magically a connector already on your battery to plug in the new controller to, the second one anyways. But if you don't want to upgrade to this dual motor version, you're happy with this 52 volt version, what that means is that you have a ton of flexibility for upgrading and installing aftermarket lights and parts and like cool accessories. Sweet scooter! Got the 9-bot, nice. A little big for him though, we'll say. Maybe you should have got this one with the adjustable bars. So anyway, inside the deck of this, I love riding this thing. This is such a nice solid scooter. Sorry, well, I got sidetracked. But like going over the speed bump on this thing, you can just float over that. That's so nice. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, ton of more space inside the deck of this thing. You can install like rear view camera, freaking dash cams on the front. You can put headlights or underglow lights like I did, or I've got a nice little LED strip that I put on the side, and you can program little messages into the side of it. You can go, okay, I'm gonna be in the bike lane though. Like waves me on. But there are a ton of 12 volt accessories that you can run off the battery in this thing, and I know what you're thinking, but it's a 52 volt battery. And the thing is, you can buy these things called DC step-down controllers. I'm sorry if this is like knowledge a ton of people already know, but lots of people don't, especially beginner scooter riders. But the battery in this thing, yes, 52 volts. If you plug something that's asking for 12 volts of power into it, it's not gonna be happy. It's gonna fry the electronic. But you can buy these things called DC step-down controllers and plug it directly into the battery. And then you can just hook up whatever 12 volt accessories you want into this DC step-down controller, because what it does is it takes the DC 52 volt coming from the battery and it changes it to 12 volts for you, 12 volts DC. So any 12 volt accessory, like all those crazy lights I have on the Coupe Huron G4 Max, or dash cam, underglow lights, LED side panel that scrolls fun messages, you can just plug all that right into the battery as it exists. If you're the kind of person who likes to upgrade your stuff and maybe you don't like to go fast, that's a great reason to buy this thing right there, because you have so much room in the deck to put the DC step-down controller. You can put wiring in there. I even wired a little switch into this thing. Check this out. You can see like with mine here, I wired in this switch and it goes down into the deck where I have my DC step-down controller. I have all my wiring harnesses. I have the Bluetooth controller for this thing and for the underglow lights. I can change all of that just with my phone through their Bluetooth app, but I can switch my switch on. And you can see I've got underglow lights here and I've got the cool LED panel. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can wire into here though. Anything that's 12 volts basically. If your scooter is more of an art piece and you want to make it just really cool looking, show off to all your friends, then the 52 volt version, that's a great reason to buy it. Because with the 60 volt version, I tried my hardest and it's really hard to fit accessories inside the deck with that 60 volt battery in there. And you can wire 12 volt accessories into like an external 12 volt battery pack, but those things actually fluctuate in voltage between 13 and 11 volts, depending on the charge level. But if you have a DC step-down controller wired right into the scooter battery, there they are again. Look how high his handlebars are. Oh, that's funny. If you have the step-down controller wired right into the 52 volt battery, then it'll stay at 12 volts all the time and you'll have much happier electronics. All right, anyway, that's kind of all I got to say. That's one reason why you might want to buy the 52 volt version over the 60 volt. If you don't need the speed or hill climbing power and you don't want to get real rowdy on the thing, which you really can't anyways, for reasons I'll discuss in the full review video, then grab the 52 volt version. Use my code GINGER7 when you check out at Voro Motors and you'll get the maximum discount and you'll help support the YouTube channel, because they will know that I am influencing people to buy the scooter. They'll keep sending me demo scooters to review for you guys, and you'll be able to get these kind of helpful tips before you buy the thing.